Welcome back to Feel the Spotlight, Chapter 2. Well, this time, Chapter 2. We completed the whole of Chapter 1 in the first episode, and to my surprise, the game didn't end there, and we can now jump into what is probably Amy's flip side of the story, Chapter 2. I want to address two things that I kind of found out after I uploaded the first part, and that is that the author of To Kill a Mockingbird, which was, of course, one of the books in the display case at the beginning of the game, is called Harper Lee. Now, you might think, well, why is that important? Well, it's not really important, but the president, I think, of the high school is also named Lee, which might have been a coincidence, might have been not. But another probably not so coincidence regarding names is that our main character of Chapter 1, Vivian Singh, shares a surname with one of the creators of this game from Crazy Game Pass. Yes, that's two interesting naming, probably not coincidences, that I wanted to share with you before we jump into Chapter 2. Well then, let's go. I also toned down the music a bit because I found it...
Nah, it's totally empty. Let's go.
So it is the same game from a different perspective,
Library's
yes.
this way, right?
Yeah, it's just around the corner.
Okay, then I will probably not say we are still incredibly slow. I will not take as much time looking around as I did the first time.
Library, here we come.
Sound stuff. The candles, the matches, the burnt rose. Right, regarding the burnt rose as well. I totally forgot that Amy put it there on the table, and I questioned where the rose came from. I just forgot over the 2.5 hours that I played the game that she brought the rose with her. But my point still stands. After all, the rose is from the ghost dimension. It just wasn't placed on the table by the ghosts, but in her locker. We've also got the lockpick and a cell phone, which we can use as a flashlight. That is a nice reference to, well, at the beginning of the first chapter, we found a note saying that we post a lot of weird, scary, occult things. Well, Amy does, and the weirdo nerd girl Vivian only hangs out with her because she can't see that because she doesn't have a phone, which explains why we just couldn't use our phone for light. But here we do have a cell phone that we can use as a light source. And of course, I know the library is on the right side of this hallway, but if you remember in Chapter 1, Amy didn't know which door led to the library and first tried to pick this door before Vivian notified her that it's not this door.
Oh, actually, the library's the other way?
There we go.
You really don't go to the library much.
Oh, ha ha. I know you pretty much live at the library, but books are really not my scene.
You say that, but you're really missing out.
Again, I doubt that.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Oh. We actually have a lockpicking mechanic.
Did you learn to pick locks?
My older brother, he was obsessed with
tutorial?
lockpicking videos. He taught me all sorts of things before he moved away.
Oh yeah? What else did he teach you?
How to use pepper spray, how to forge my parents' signature, not to talk to cops. You know, important stuff.
I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, I get it. That's not... I mean, my
Here we
very
go.
limited...
I can teach you too if you want.
My parents would kill me if I ever forged their signature.
They'd kill you if they knew where we were right now.
That's true.
I'm
My English
gonna
teacher
start
did
talking
say I
over
needed
them because
more
we already
life
know this
experience for my college
dialogue, but
applications, but I doubt he meant breaking and entering.
My corruption skills are working.
I don't
Into the
think
dark
that
side, Viv.
lockpicking works like this. I have very limited understanding of how lockpicking actually works, but I imagine as most people do. But I have watched enough lockpicking lawyer videos to know that that wasn't it, and there was no clicks, there was no binds, and I'm pretty sure normally there is a sequence to this, which pin you have to interact with first, you know, till they click. But here I could just do them in whichever
Oh no, is somebody there?
No, it's just a security
in
camera.
whichever
Stay
sequence I
down
wanted.
and out of the light.
Where the fuck did you come, Rivian?
Go, Viv. Run for it.
Phew, made it.
That was a close one. Great job.
Yes, of course, the storm, I remember.
Holy crap. The weather couldn't be more perfect. I hope the board looks
So
as
far,
old
this
and creepy as
seems
I
exactly
imagined.
the same.
It totally does.
We're just playing Amy instead of Vivian. Does that mean we also don't have to do this, or do we just have to pick it?
This must be it.
Still look at everything. Can I just...
Can you take it out?
Yeah, 1 second. I need to go grab the key for the display case.
Sounds good. I'll go find a spot to set up while you're doing that.
No, we are actually going to set up. No, absolutely no difference. You know, in the remake, at least, of RE2, you repeated some things. You repeated some things that that Leon did as Claire, but I think in the original, which I didn't play, it was different. It was actually two completely contained stories, and I wonder which approach this will take if we, you know, right, because they could have just made us pick the lock here instead of making Vivian do it, but instead they're going to give us, well, they're going to make us do what Amy did from, you know, from what we saw at Vivian's perspective anyway. Clean your room before Vivian comes over. Left pizza money on the fridge. You guys have fun tonight. What a nice mom. Amy's phone, 505, in feeling G3. This all seems rather... messages. Oh crap, it's actually running. Yes, of course. What? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Very nice, mom. She just doesn't know we're fucking not... We're fucking. Yes. I mean, considering the outcome of this game, that isn't too much of a stretch, don't you think? Oh, the light's suddenly gone. There's a dude there. Interesting that Amy didn't mention anything if she had seen the ghost beforehand, you know? Well, the portraits are already changed, even though it hasn't happened yet.
Got
That's
the
him.
spirit board. Everything okay?
You
Yeah,
were
of course.
fast.
Just finding a
And
spot to set up.
I wonder if you could actually catch up to her, because when I was Vivian, I took my sweet time, and are they back to normal? They are. I took my sweet time as Vivian, and well, she was already sitting at the table. but here she was quite fast and caught up to me while I was seeing Mr. Crane for the first time. I know I called him Dr. Kewen at the end of chapter 1 because I forgot his name, but obviously through editing I have seen his name quite a few more times. Now I know it's
Please,
Mr. Crane
take
and
your
not
seat.
Dr. Kewen.
And we can begin.
But again,
Tonight, I will be
we
your
only
guide into the
barely
world of the
we've only
supernatural.
barely seen him in Vivian's
Are you
story.
ready?
Mostly just his
Okay.
monster spotlight form and his boss
start,
form, and
Go ahead and place the spirit board on the table.
the few times we did see him, it was from quite far away, so I thought he was wearing a kittle where the doctor title came from, I think. But it was obviously a dress shirt and not a kittle, as we saw just now, where we could go, where we could get quite close to him. You know what would be funny if they recorded your actions from the first chapter, and Vivian now trolls Amy with through moving the planchette, just like I did when I was playing as Vivian. I didn't listen. What the fuck do I have to do? Alright, I light my 2 candles, then I give her the matches to light her 2 candles. Also, I lighted them the wrong way around. PC Amy lighted the rightmost candle first.
Have you ever actually done this before?
Well,
her hands are glitching
exactly.
through the table.
I've read a lot about it.
Oh, what book?
No books.
No
Just
books.
rusty old internet forums.
I really hate to have to... Why is everything getting darker? Actually, that
last
makes
thing.
sense now that we have a light source, but whatever.
What is that?
It's
Just,
a rose I found in my life.
I hate to have to sit through this dialogue
know how
again.
it
It
got
really
in
wasn't the best
all
the
burnt
first time
old.
around.
have a
So
feeling
having
there's
to
something to do with
listen
this
to it
cool
again
fire.
is not
Wait,
nice.
Amy, is that true?
Amy
both
did
put our
in fact
fingers lightly on the
not
planchette.
protect Vivian. Again, your hands are glitching through the table.
Great.
That's the first time. I mean, we know Dr.
don't think this is working.
Mr. Crane is here. There's
What
the
was that?
door opening.
Spirit, are you here with us?
Or maybe it was a predator or something, I don't know.
Amy, was that you?
No, it was the ghost.
Holy crap. I can't believe it's working.
Oh,
Spirit,
working is...
Who are you? Are you the one I hear following me in the halls?
Wait, what? Amy, has something been following you around? Spirit, are you dangerous?
So, last time,
Amy, I don't like
this chair
I'm scared.
was
It's going to be
tipped
okay,
over,
Vivian.
and then it was
Take
just
deep
gone.
breaths.
But he's right behind me. I want to see what happened from Amy's perspective.
It's like the power went out.
That was weirdly in my right ear.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, it's Mr. Spotlight. That's why the...
Vivian?
Oh, my chair's just completely gone. So we are... Oh, okay, so... Wait, but that means that Mr. Crane can manipulate his ghost dimension to his will, because he put them in different ghost dimensions. As you can see, because, well, we're at the same spot at the same time, except we're not there. Also, the books aren't tipped over, the chair isn't tipped over. Well, at least we have a flashlight from the beginning here. What the fuck? That's not what I expected. Hello,
Viv!
Vivian.
Hey, I'm sorry. This whole thing was a bad idea.
She's
Can we get out of
obviously
here?
not real.
Viv, can you hear me?
The lights are going out. There's tipped over chair. I just got a message, probably from, and the other tipped over bookcases. But that's, I don't quite understand why. What? Why would you make me do that? Jun, where are you? Who's Jun? Come home. My brother? Because I don't think I would. I have my mom as mother, or my mother as mom, and so I think I would have my father as father. So Jun is probably my brother. There's one of the burnt children. We already know from chapter 1 they are no threat. Okay, so this is different again. Normally there isn't a curtain hung over the memorial, and this area is also quite different to last time. There's another burnt child. Hello there. Keeps knocking over books. Maybe that's the noise we heard when we were in chapter 1. That's what I wanted to say. I don't quite get. Hello there. So it seems like I've got 2 ways to go, left or right. I don't quite get how these 2 dimensions interact with each other, because like they're very obviously different. Can I not go back? Oh, this is a fucking labyrinth. Oh no. With walls closing behind me and shit. Oh, fuck. I wanted to interact with the memorial. Oh, whatever. I don't get how these 2 dimensions interact with each other. Why we saw Vivian, like, what was that? Was that just an after image of where she went into a different dimension? Like, we're already on the stage. Like, wouldn't this just be where it ends? Like, we just get caught in a cage? So many questions, and we'll probably not get any, can we jump? No. Any, what's a locker? My locker, I guess? Chrissy's locker? And we'll probably not get any answers to our questions. Dusty posters of all celebrities. Dean Harthrop in 1991. Yeah, it is Chrissy's locker. It's a photo of 2 smiling teenagers with big hair. That's a weird description. Dusty posters of old Teen Hearts from 1991. This backpack is covered in dust. And there it is. There's a charred rose like I found in my locker. Come to where you belong. I'm waiting for you. Maybe we'll get the resolution to my question in the first chapter of why Amy. I think this game plays in like 2010, and this happened in 1991, so almost 20 years apart. And I wanted to know why Dr. Crane, Mr. Crane, thinks that Amy is Chrissy. Are they like related? Do they just look alike? Like, what's the point here? Something. Yep. Well, we are now not even remotely in the library anymore. Jesus, where's the red light come from? Jesus, stop. Nothing here, nothing here. Can I see him? I don't see him. But I wonder how. I guess they said only the people backstage died, because if the chandelier crashed down on the stage, nobody in the the audience would actually die, wouldn't you think? But that's still like over 30 people, I think, died. I didn't quite get a look at the memorial this time around, so I can really adjust my number from last time. And the 30 people backstage, or more than 30 people backstage, seem quite home. So that is obviously a reference to Mr. Crane living in the fucking sewers because he's a creep. 30 people, more than 30 people backstage seem like quite a lot, but then again, I'm not American and I don't know a lot about theater or school theater. But in normal theater, normally there aren't that many people backstage. And this is the... Oh, we're already... well, that was quite obvious, no?
Please, help me.
A boy? Oh, is it that's Raoul then, no? There's Mr. Crane. Normally his home would be here, but blocked off right now.
Hang on. I'm gonna get you out of there.
No answer. That is obviously... I mean, look at how big he is, and the white shirt, exactly like Mr. Crane. That has to be him. Or maybe they're just using the same model for Raoul. 4-4. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on. Yeah, well, that's pretty easy. I guess these are still tutorial stages.
There.
Still no answer? Don't you think this is kind of weird?
It's okay. I'm here.
Is that actually Raoul and
How
not
did
Dr. Crane? Mr. Crane? Locked?
No! Wait! Vivian! I'm over here! Come help me! I'm stuck!
Jesus.
What? No!
That, again, sounded weirdly
Vivian!
in my right ear, not actually from where Amy is standing. But that means Amy, Vivian, just started exploring, no? I am so confused by how this is supposed to link together. I mean, kind of obvious that she just started exploring, because by the time she's finished exploring the library, we already have to be possessed by a ghost. There's a circular star with a star symbol on it, circular star with a moon sigil on it. And we can look outside, and outside is... Oh, we are trapped inside our own mind.
Okay?
And yeah, this is... Yep.
Vivian? Yeah, I think so.
So there wasn't a
Is there any
second
way you
ghost
can open this
dimension, and
door?
all the time we were just trapped in our own mind? Or did that just happen? But that would mean my body was in the sewers, and then he put our body back in the library. So we were probably
What
caught in
happened?
our own mind. I've got to get this door open to get back to Vivian. That means we were already locked in our own mind the moment we were in this, was what I called separate dimension. Piles of letters sit on a small entryway table. They're all addressed to Tanaka family. 667 Manoon Circle, Sunnyside, NA 91040.
What? My old house?
Her old house? I wanted to say, is she the daughter of Chrissy? But that wouldn't make sense, because Chrissy died, no? Because she actually went on stage and then got crushed by the chandelier. burn marks all over again. Again, I'm just... Welcome home. I'm just so confused by the dynamic. So, we are of Japanese descent, and Vivian is of Indian descent, and we both live in America now? I think this game is supposed to play in America. Our old family photo wall. It's weird to see pictures of Dad hung up again. Interesting. So her dad died? Left them? Dad and Jun. Mom, Jun, and me as a baby. Me and Jun. I love this one. So yes, I was right. Jun is her brother. When Mom and Dad got married. Can't interact with that one, so we probably can't interact with this one either. Yes. There is a lit candle there. Any other posters? Photos I can interact with? No. A two-story home with an inside balcony. Your family must be quite rich. There are deep scratches on the floor. I could have sworn there were stairs in this house. Yeah, I mean, it's quite obvious even to someone who hasn't lived here. It's one of Mom's prayer altars. There's a bunch of stuff missing. Was your mother in a cult? Because this doesn't look like no Buddhist altar. There's a space on the table to place a cross. I do not have a cross. It's placed on the saint statue. A cross, so this is supposed to be a Christian prayer altar. I mean, there's not a lot of Christians in Japan, but there are some, so I guess. It's a missing painting. Okay, so we need a saint statue. From what saint? A cross and just a painting? The book has a moon symbol, just like the one on the front door. Very weird religious symbolism. Found the painting, found the statue, found the cross. Like, not really relating to any real world religions, except, of course, the cross. Again, this doesn't just look like a rundown house. Because this isn't just like the paint falling off the walls. These look like actual burn marks. So I wonder what happened to this house. Old DVD collection. Mom got rid of all of these. Is that The Ring? The title reads The Woman of Black Waters. Could be a reference to something. As I stated in the first video, I'm not much of a horror enjoyer, so I don't read or watch or play any horror media, so references like these, if that even is a reference, all go over my head quite easily. A journalist is sent to a small town to investigate a string of missing children. She begins to see an evil entity at night, a tall woman with long black hair dripping with water. I think I have seen or heard of something in relation to this, like a Japanese myth where in rural areas a woman, like a really, really tall woman with long black hair, haunts people. When her daughter goes missing, she needs to find the truth, but she must be aware the woman of Black Waters. I was too young when I watched this. The ghost gave me so many nightmares. Well, I feel like quite a common occurrence in today's society, with how easy access to all kinds of media are. Out of our old consoles, Jun and I would sit here for hours playing fighting games and watching movies. Fighting games, okay. Another message. 5 new messages. Gonna be late picking up from school. Stop by at the video school. Find any scary movies? Found the one called The Woman in Black Water. Nice. I heard that's rated R. Gonna be intense. Forgot to check the rating. Don't tell Mom. Of course. So these are obviously messages from when I was a child, right? Because she just told us that this movie scared her because it was scared her because she was too young when she watched this movie. Is this door lead to a backyard? It looks like it. And we can actually go outside. Crazy. Can you close that, please? No. It closes automatically. I don't see any console here. That's a DVD player. And could you please shine your flashlight in front of me? It's a DVD player. That's a... Is that a Wii on the right there? That looks like a Wii. And that's a PS2, I think, on the left. And in the middle is just a... I think in the middle is just a mixer. And the upper one is for VHS tapes. Down one is DVD player. Left is PS and right is Wii, I think. But then again, how old is the Wii? Because we had one, huh? But that's quite a bulky TV for a Wii, I feel like. Down into the cellar. Nothing behind the door. I hear someone sweeping. Oh no, it's not sweeping, it's TV static. We have him. You pick up the incense sticks. Is that against my stress? I can, yeah. Funny, it says I can use these to relieve my stress whenever my health is low. There is no health, there's stress. Okay, we've got... Wait, so red is plus, black is minus, right? Some electronics manual and some messy notes that read: possible to use a car battery to power washing. I can figure this out. Mom can skill it while power is out. Looks like John's handwriting. Some electronics manual. This is the same. So this is the electronic manual. These are obviously the notes. It's modified to be hooked up to an external power source. I do not have an external power source. Funny, because I just recently switched the car battery of my mother's car, so I should know which color is which, but I already forgot, because my mind is like a sieve. That is not just... I mean, it is TV static, but it's not on a fucking TV, it's on some games or whatever. On or off? The handle for the water valve is broken. I need something to grip the valve so I can turn it. Okay, so wrench. Hello, can you stop doing that? I want to interact with you. This is the project Vivian and I made when we first met. How was it in this house? We made this last semester. Okay, what does that say? Biology? It's obviously some kind of board game. And, oh... Last semester? Wait. So this is... This is for college? But in the first chapter, the teachers were called, well, teachers and not professors, how they're called in college. And you also had a gym and a theater, which is common in schools but not in college. And you also refer to it as a high, you know, a high school. So I'm gonna keep calling it a high school and assume that high schools in America are split up into semesters as well, because that's not how we do things here, but...
Okay. Listen up. Amy will be joining our class today. Since we already started on our projects, I need one of you to volunteer to have Amy...
Because so we moved here, right, from this house, and mid-semester apparently.
She can join my project.
Ah, thank you, Vivian. Amy, go ahead and take a seat with her.
Hi.
Hey.
I really like your outfit.
Someone else said the same thing this morning. Then left.
No, I mean it. Really.
Oh, this was okay, but now, like, bro, who talks like that? Come on.
I've been getting dirty looks all morning.
Someone else said the same this morning, and then laughed.
People here can be
What?
pretty mean to anyone who looks different. Anyways, let me show you what I've done so far.
It's when Vivian and I first met. I'm really glad she volunteered that day. Like, I get it. Being ostracized can be hard. But, again, I just feel like this is way too on the nose. I have never had an experience like that. Again, I just feel this dialogue is not really how humans actually talk. And I feel it's like very on the nose, with both of them being immigrants, right? One is Japanese and one is Indian. And obviously a self-insert, at least the Indian one, considering the creator, right? There's two people that created this game in Crazy Game Pals, and one of them has the same surname as one of the main characters, so it's very obviously a self-insert. And I just feel like you're overblowing your troubles a little bit, but then again, I'm not an immigrant, so maybe I'm just racist, who knows. But then again, if this actually happened and you were ostracized because you were, well, an immigrant and a nerd or an old girl or dude, because I think both of the creators of this game are actually dudes and not girls. I didn't search them up, so I can't confirm anything. If you actually had these experiences, then you'd think your writing would be a bit better and a bit more realistic, because, well, if they were real experiences, then of course they'd be realistic, but this doesn't sound realistic at all. The way they're talking sounds incredibly made up, which I've talked about my issues with the dialogue in this game to quite a big extent in the first video, so I'll try not to get into too much detail anymore, because I've taken a lot of time to talk about it already, and I don't want this video to be 3 hours when the first one was already 2. Old fancy dining table. Can't believe we used to have furniture this big. This definitely wouldn't fit in any of the apartments we've lived in these past few years. Interesting. So before your father left, died, whatever, you were quite rich, obviously, right? Owned your own house, backyard, multiple stories, expensive furniture. But then something happened to your dad, which hasn't been explained yet. And since then you moved multiple times for whatever reason, till you met Vivian in high school. And all of these times you've moved, you've never lived in as much grandeur as you had while you were living in this house. I obviously need a crowbar or a hammer to pry off these nails, and murder incense. Again, incense and prayer altars normally a Buddhist tradition or Taoist tradition, and major Asian religions after all, and well, Eastern Asian religions. China, Japan, Korea, Mongolia, even. But the prayer altar wants a cross, calls for a cross, which I don't think is a major religious symbol in any other. The door to Mom's room is blocked from the other side. A major symbol in any other religion other than Christianity. Well, then our only option is the backyard. Is that a cigarette? Dad's old smoking spot. I don't remember him much when he was around. He was always smoking outside. So, obviously not a lot of fond memories regarding your father. No father figure would it... No father figure would indeed explain your get-up. Garden beds, everything is shriveled up and dead. Mom loved teaching me and June how to garden when we lived here. Just a lot of... what is that? Just a lot of exposition. And not a lot of item finding and puzzles so far. And as I say that, we come across what's very obviously a puzzle. Let's look at this plaque here. In the center sits she, a lone prize to behold, surrounded by those who left her cold. In the center sits she, a lone prize to behold, surrounded by those who left her cold. Then her father. Okay, start at the left. First went the grandparents, 2 by 2. Different tongues, distant lands, they bid adieu. Then her father, selfish and gone, so he left. Kind of obvious, considering the makeup of this game, that he didn't die or something, but that he left the family behind. 2 new families embrace, he moved on. Her mother, burdened with work's heavy load, struggled to keep the family's abode. Her brother promised to return, never did, leaving behind memories unbit. Wait, what? What? But before we... What? But before we entered the ghost dimension, right, when we were just breaking into the school with Vivian, our brother, Amy's brother Jun, sent her a message, and that was obviously, well, real. As I said, it was before we entered the ghost dimension and before we were trapped in our own head. And all the other messages have been clearly different, clearly from the past, but that one was clearly from the present. So in reality, we haven't, or Amy hasn't been left behind by Jun. So I find that inscription very weird. Leslie, her crush, unable to stay, fled from the fear, couldn't find a way. What crush? Because Amy, at the end of chapter 1, or well, at the end of the game, because this is just the flip side, reciprocates Vivian's love, returns Vivian's love, and said she had also liked Vivian for quite a while, which would implicate that Amy's crush, her crush, is Vivian, but the end of the game, which hasn't happened yet, this doesn't make any sense, because at the end of the game, her crush, well, they do find love. This is the beginning of their relationship. So how could her crush leave her before the start of their relationship? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Alone she sits now in silence profound in the ruins of those no longer around. I think it's probably, well, this is It's probably just a bad premonition of what could happen, considering the things that already have happened. First, her grandparents left 2 by 2 on both sides. The statue's becoming... okay, apparently I have to beat them up or something. Crowbar hammer needed, and here's the tool shed. What the fuck is this? Nope. What do we have here? Okay, so downward and then upward. It's the same model of the toolbox. Toolbox is on the table. Yes. Up, downward and then upward. So, like this. Perfect. It's like one of those phone codes if you don't want to use a pin. I need a key for another another locked toolbox. Okay. No, I see. Wait, no. Oh no, it does work. There we go. Open sesame. Come on. And there's the hammer for prying off the nails. Perfect. Or maybe I could also beat the statues with his hammer. There we go. Bit of reading comprehension. This is the saint statue I needed for the altar. Does that imply Amy is a saint? Not quite, but it is covered in dirt. I should clean it off before placing it. Why would that matter? Whatever. Let's rip off these boards. Use the hammer. Come on. Come on. Oh, I have to pull them back with the joystick. That's crazy. Okay, just click on them like we did with the screwdriver. Hey, I didn't tell you to enter. Oh, whatever. This is probably the mom's bedroom then, no? A bill addressed to mom. It reads, electric service termination notice. To avoid disconnection of utility service, please pay the past due payment. I forgot our power was always going out. June always said it was because of storms. It was because you could pay after your father left. Another jack needed. Mom's old TV and VCR. She watched her soap operas here. June and I played games in the living room. Since June and I played games in the living room. Another missing painting. And that's just a clock. Can't open anything. That is... what? So this is the blocked door, right? And she has... the bathroom right next to her room. Is this bathroom exclusive to the master bedroom, or is this for the whole house and it's just conveniently connected to one of the bathrooms? A stack of papers on top of a box. It reads, filed April 19, 2005, Sunnyside Superior Court. So this is obviously from when we were in Sunnyside already. Wait, didn't I think the electrical thing also says Sunnyside, but that would mean we didn't actually, like, I mean, obviously we moved houses, but we always stayed in the same city, apparently. Dissolution of marriage, minor children, Jun Tanaka, age 15, Amy Tanaka, age 9, parental custody for minors listed, awarded to Mary Itliong Tanaka. Tanaka? I can't believe how long ago this was. 5 years. Wait, that would mean you were that means you're 14 at the point of this game, because I think the documents at the end of chapter 1 told us that it was 2010. Or do I remember that wrong? You pick up the same painting. What was that? Nothing apparently. Holy shit. We have a... Oh, wasn't there a door here? This is a bit worse than Mr. Spotlight. How the fuck am I supposed to get out of here? Can you close the door? Oh. There's no fucking hiding spot as well. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Nothing. Oh, she just isn't here anymore. Okay, yeah, this makes a lot more sense. We're interacting with that. We don't need a jack. She also nicely broke through. Is she here? Well, it doesn't look like it. I don't think there's anything else. Wait. Let's try the other sink. Because we have the dirty sand statue. If we can get... Oh, she moved it, she didn't break through. Because we have the dirty sand statue. Maybe this sink gives us water? No, we will have to search for another way of cleaning. Again, so many empty frames. The only filled frames were at the beginning of the game. But after that, at the beginning of this house, right, the hallway, everything else that's been hung up was just empty frames. Maybe you work. And the answer is no. A wrench for... Of course they don't work. The water's turned off in the basement. An old note from Mom. Working double shift again. There's food for you both in the fridge. Please make sure Amy does her homework. Looks like a MP3 player. Yes. It's my MP3 player. Vivian and I have been sharing music on this. New voicemail.
Oh, here's your MP3 player back. Your playlist was really fun to listen to.
Well, what'd you think?
I don't really listen to rock music, so it was all new to me.
You don't listen to
That
any
last
music
song
at all
didn't
because you
great
don't have a
audio
phone.
quality, But I really like the guitar parts.
Well, that one is actually by me and my brother.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean it was bad. It's just, you know, lo-fi.
It's okay. We literally recorded it in our attic. But I'm glad you liked it.
You're both great.
So now that I've shared one of my songs with you, you have to share one of your piano recitals with me.
Oh, no. You really don't want to hear that. I was so bad at piano, my mom made me quit.
Sure. I said I'm not going to talk about it anymore. The entire engine is gutted and the car battery is missing. We need a car battery though. Car maintenance manual and some handwritten notes. The note reads, battery in compact car was too small and overheated when powering the laundry machine. Going to try truck battery next. Get through the window there, just fucking hammer it. Open up. Open the hood. Hey, make you stop, but not. Open this bitch up. You pick up the car battery. Yep, that was very expected. Shouldn't be a problem. Gonna put out the flashlight. Don't know how much that thing can see. It's still in there. Does it follow me around the house now completely? Or did it... I mean, didn't despawn if the door closed. We could still hear its footsteps. Oh, whatever, I'm sure it will spawn right in front of our face somewhere else again. And for the water valve is broken, yeah, but we got the wrench now. Tighten that bitch and turn it on. You're not gonna take the wrench with you? No? Okay. I don't know what I need the washing machine for. Oh, the cross and pretty sure you can open a washing machine without it having power. I don't think that's very... So it is... It is supposed to be a Christian altar. Oh, whatever. Does she come down here? Do we have to play running around the rosy with her? I mean, what is that sound? Oh. We've been quite loud. No, other button. Now we just need to place them and well clean them. But I need to get back into the kitchen. Jesus Christ. Yep, she's actually coming. Oh Lord, she's coming. Wait, I have put myself in a very bad spot here. I can't see around the fucking corner. Just place some of this shit. Now the music's starting to pick up. Is she coming or is she going down? She's going down. I don't know how this game works. I don't know if she can see my light. I don't know if she can hear me better if I walk instead of sneak. I don't know when she despawns. Come on. But so far, the path she's taken and when she appeared have seemed pretty preset. So I don't know. This is obviously very Christian. I don't know what you want from me regarding the monster. But again, in Vivian's timeline, it was you pick up the moon medallion. It was Dr. Q and Mr. Crane. I figure the stairs are gonna appear, so we place that in the door, which was an actual threat. While here, it's all in our mind, and so the movie that scared us when we were small, the main antagonist of that movie is the threat here. Phone is ringing, and there's light coming through here again. Oh, we're in the dressing room.
Amy, it's Vivian. I'm so glad you're okay.
Vivian, I'm relieved that you called.
But that's not actually us answering, though.
It's not me.
Are you safe?
Oh, this is the time when she says, "Ooh, it's so much better here," and all that. Where I was like, that's not real.
Make it to the theater to see me.
Getting ready.
Wait.
What are you
Oh, that was the payphone. I was like,
Viv, everything is going to be spectacular.
I never got to listen to that because I never
Don't listen
used
to
my
her,
second
Lieutenant.
coin for the
I'm
payphone.
going to get out of here and find you.
That isn't the conversation at the pool yet. That's earlier. But that means that you don't need to rescue me. Everything is better here. I'm totally happy. Is still upcoming. Another message. Another voicemail to be.
Thanks for sitting through chess club with me. Sure you don't want to ride home?
Yeah, I'll hang here in the cafeteria until my mom gets off.
Oh, looks like my dad is here. See you tomorrow.
See ya. Hello? Vivian, are you still here? Hey, who's there? Quit messing around.
What?
Forget this, I'm walking home.
Let me
Thanks
listen
for
to
sitting
that
through
again.
chess club with me.
Can we
Sure you don't
go
want to ride
forward
home?
somehow?
Yeah.
No, we can't.
I'll hang here in the cafeteria until my mom gets off.
Oh, looks like my dad is here. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
So they stayed late at school because of the chess club, and then went to the cafeteria for whatever reason. And then Vivian got picked up by her dad, and then we hear footsteps in the cafeteria.
Hello? Vivian, are you still
We
there?
hear footsteps in the cafeteria. But why are we so concerned about footsteps in the cafeteria? You're
there?
in a fucking school. Like,
Quit messing around.
I'm sure other clubs are still operating, and maybe even some other people from the chess club stayed a bit longer because of similar reasons to yours or whatever. So being weirded out by footsteps in a school when it's still kind of normal school operating times, I think is the weird part. Like, why are you or you're in a school, of course there's other people there. Looks like we were already preparing to move out, but then again, this house isn't really an accurate depiction. Were you supposed to scare me? I didn't even see you. Of how the house once looked, because right, we've already seen things from different time points in time in a house where they shouldn't be. A golden cage, love lost, love found. It's an empty bird cage with the label love lost. The attic door has a star symbol on it, just like the one, so this is probably where we're gonna get the star from. And we need to... Oh, something just loaded in, it lagged a bit there. Oh. I mean, love found is probably Vivian. The question is, what is love lost? Your father? Jun knew me too well. What type of lock? I don't... Isn't this just a... I don't understand. Is that Mr. Spotlight? It's a camera. It just turns 360 degrees. It's quite... What? That is insane. What? Okay. Oh yeah, you are fast. Oh, I've learned from last time. Whoop. There was something you could interact with there. That is actually, that healing actually is, well, a full heal, so you can wait till you're in the red to heal, and don't have to heal as soon as you get hit once, like I did in chapter 1. A stereo. Do we need a CD for this? We can interact with the battery compartment, but that seems to be it. Can't place a CD inside. An old chat conversation is left on the computer screen. Erica Soul 4, when are you flying to visit again? Rad Tat music, soon Marie suspicious of all the work trips. So Marie, I think, was our mother. That means Erica Soul 4 is the new family, and Rad Tat music is our father. You promised you'd bring up the divorce, and I will. I just need to find the right time. She's going to find out of us sooner or later. I always hated Dad for this. But no, it's just because my stress isn't perfectly healed. Happens. What do we have here? There's a door locked in the cage. And apparently you can beat this. Okay. At least I don't need to look around 15 minutes to find out I can interact with something like I did with the grave. The pendulum is missing. I do not have a pendulum. Or something that could act as a pendulum. Another message. Actual messages this time from June again. Dad reached out to me again about visiting, saying I'm just going to ignore it. You're not going, are you? Thinking about it, I feel guilty not seeing him because of his health stuff. Well, he should have taken better care of himself. That's his own fault. Come on, dude. He's still our dad. It's easy for you to say he was around longer for you. Okay. Guess we gotta move these aside. These posts are super old and brittle. Could bust through with something heavy, like a hammer. This hammer is very, very useful. Apparently, that was very loud. Yep. Don't you wanna like go back and hide? Do I need to do the other ones as well, or let me take a look. Is the spotlight still on? It is. So we can move through here. We have to break the other ones. She's not coming back because of the noise? Apparently not. Apparently the first one attracted her. She gone forever now, or she must have cleared up the debris outside. You don't hear her footsteps anymore. Sort of horror movie collections on a few things I made sure to keep after moving around so much. Oh, it's the fucking low health again. Climb out this window for whatever reason. A Game Boy. Game Pal, sorry. Copyright. I played this thing until it stopped working. I held on to it for so long, hoping it would turn on again. Our Game Boy never stopped working. Those things are made to fucking last. My bass guitar. Hard to believe it was ever this shiny and new. Jesus, stop doing that. Nothing's happening. I mean, low health, but you know what I mean. Pictures of my old favorite bands. I still listen to some of these albums. And tarot cards. Or the table I used when I got tarot card reading. Mom hated all the Wiccan stuff. I tried it out when I was younger. She's surprisingly cool with it now. I mean, you're 15, I think. There's a door locked up in the cage. You can play shred tarot cards. I do not have any cards. So many things that I need. Wrong button again. Get the door. Open the front door. It said something updated, but as soon as I interacted with the tarot thing, but there is no objective for getting tarot cards. But I mean, considering the first chapter, we're gonna have to go through every puzzle. None of these are optional. I'm gonna go through it instantly again without regard for what I actually want. Okay, this is why I waited. What? What the fuck? So this is why it's a 360. Yeah, that heals me to green. No. And then into that window, I suppose. Doctor. You see that? Mr. Crane was down by the shed where you got the hammer. I don't know if there was anything else down there, but he was definitely standing in the shed, or in front of the shed. That is Vivian's library keycard. I don't know why that would be important. Another voicemail from Vivian.
It's almost Halloween. I was thinking of making the library display a
This is obviously right before the
Really?
happenings of the game.
Cool. You weren't doing it just because you know I like that stuff, are you?
What? No, it fits the season, and
I'm just teasing. Need any suggestions?
yes, please.
Well, you'll definitely need some tarot cards.
What are
And a few-
tarot cards?
Perfect.
I mean, I understand the Ouija board, but tarot cards? Guess they're like mysticism and occult, but it's not very Halloween. Whatever. So it's the first time I realized Vivian might like me as much as I liked her. That was like a week before she confessed to you, so calling it the first time is a bit weird, but whatever. Tube is full of black goopy water. They really do love that stuff. It appeared multiple times in the first chapter as well. If I can shut off the water from here, I need to find another way to shut off the water if I want to take whatever it is. Do I have to go all the way back to the basement to shut off the water? Oh, this is June's room? Coffer? June says mostly packed in boxes ahead. This is how I remember this room. He also played guitar, June's guitar, well... I mean... like, this isn't a lock, this is just a security pin. You can just... most of these security pins can just be can be beaten by just using a keycard to push it out of the way. Can we interact with the PC? Yes. An email is open on the computer screen. June, I'm sorry to reach out like this, but your father is very ill. He suffered a heart attack and requested you come visit him. We will pay for your plane ticket. He will send you his old suitcase to use. He set the password to his favorite radio station. It's signed from Dad's wife. I have no idea what his favorite radio station is. Rat-tat... I feel like we could know that, but... And read this email again. Oh no, we have to find the batteries to the radio, and then that will probably display the radio station. Okay, but then the only thing we can do right now is... Why are you turning around differently this time? Whatever. That means... I think the only thing we can do is go down, turn on the water, and look what's in the... What? Fuck. My controller started vibrating. It's There's light at the door. Does that mean there's no vision to see what our body is up to while we're caught in our mind? We're in the cage already. But I don't understand what... Like, our body, which is controlled by Dr. Q, Mr. Crane, by Spotlight here, told Vivian to come to the theater. Because that's where... Because Amy's gonna put on a performance, but she isn't. You just locked her up. Like, if you just wanted to lock her up, then you could have just done that without telling Vivian where Amy is. She would have a harder... Oh, can I get rid of it? She would have a harder time finding Amy. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Ah, fuck you. Run. I actually had enough time to do that as well, but we'll wait for the run rotation, and then I'll have the time to take a look at the door, see what we need to open that. Maybe take a look at the shed again, because Mr. Crane was there now. Interesting also how he's in our dreams, but whatever. That's a fire, that's how I hope that doesn't spread. For now, it seems fine. Take a look at this door. Ah, simple lock, we can just pick that. 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top. There we go, too easy. Go shut off the water. I always think it's here. But it's one corner further in. We don't need you anymore. Still expect the Blackwater lady to come. Oh, there she is. But like down there, because you can play Ring Around the Rosie with Oh. The Blackwater lady is Spotlight. Or a manifestation of him. Interesting. She gone now? Let's try and trigger her despawning, if that happens at any point. And go into the backyard, because I wanted to see if Mr. Crane is there. She is gone. Perfect. Gotta walk around the fire, because that shit hurts, I have heard. Nothing else outside. He's not there anymore. I don't think there's anything new in the shed as well. Then we go upstairs. I wonder if the Blackwater lady is... Oh, Spotlight is upstairs now. Because, well, the... What was that? Something like a wooden sound, and then a cloth sound rubbing against something. No, apparently we just have free roam right now. Right, the bathroom was accessed. No. Bathroom upstairs. How do we access the bathroom upstairs? Was it accessed from... That leads to Father's room. This leads to my room. I wonder if he's here again, if it's triggered. No, he doesn't. So it's... There she is, look at her. But interesting, why... So you expected me to go through this again, but I just went through this. No, you have to get. Do you have to go through this to get to the bathroom? Because you can just go through here, no? Because this door's open now. I thought this door was the one with the lock, but it wasn't. Also double hinges on every door. Bathroom. As I said, normal people that aren't as dumb as me would have just went through the front door, so they wouldn't have seen the Blackwater lady walk across that, because, well, you don't need to go outside anymore. Pick up the red tarot cards. That doesn't help me at all, because I still need the blue tarot cards. Does it trigger again? No, she isn't here anymore. She went into the direction of my rooms. I've got to be careful. I don't hear any footsteps now. Red tarot cards, that is what I have. Okay, I don't need to place them. And then... Who's that? It's door locked up. I think the first door we saw was... Okay, now I'm kind of confused. Because we've done everything that we can now. Can we get the batteries out of this? Yes. And with the batteries we can put on the radio, which reveals the radio station, which lets us open the coffer, the briefcase in Jun's room. And I hope that helps us somehow, because I don't know how else we would proceed. Turn it on first. Country road. So this is just sound. Salsa Fiesta. Reggae Roots. Symphony Air. Blues Express. Rock Junction, maybe? Jazz Lounge. I don't know. Eureka Soul. There's no soul radio. Rat-tat music. Maybe that was meant for like later and I triggered it ahead of time. Because, you know, now you use the outside quite often because it's faster than the inside. Who knows, who knows, who knows. I think she's not here anyway, so who cares. Let's try rock first, which is 903. Which is not it. 939. Ah, that's it. I wasn't 939 Symphony Air, or was that 97? I don't know. That's the pendulum. Anything else? No, just clothes. Why would he send us a pendulum and clothes? Whatever. Another message. Text messages. You're seriously leaving me and Mom to live with the guy who abandoned us? I get you hate his guts, but someone needs to be there for Dad. We're still his family. You gotta be freaking kidding me. So he's more important than me? Than Mom? Of course not, but he asked for my help. Who knows longer how much he'll be around. Don't talk to me anymore. Come on, Amy, you need to grow up. But this contradicts the statues outside, because the statues outside said that the mom left and the brother left last. Only, well, concerning the family, he left last. Which doesn't make sense, because the mother was still there, which again contradicts the statues, Because the statue said father left, he did. Mother left, she didn't. Brother left, he did. But wrong order. Mother didn't leave yet, so the son shouldn't leave yet, or brother shouldn't leave yet. I'm also still missing the clock handles, so I don't know what the pendulum does here. And even if it does, I don't have any time to give the clock handles. The blue tarot cards! Nope, not yet. There we go. And set up, please. Blue tarot cards, yes. Longing ally. Yearning performer. Sinister indulgence. Daring gesture. Enigmatic mentor. Interesting. Seduced performer. Yearning performer and seductive promise. Did that work? Seduced performer, yes. Obviously Chrissy now, being seduced by Sinister Mentor, being seduced by Raoul. The Sinister Mentor is obviously Mr. Crane. Yes, he's even holding the rose. Devastated spirit, devastation. Well, this is obviously the death of someone. Probably not the father, then maybe the fire in general. And spirit is apparently the family, the Tanaka family. That is Amy falling apart. Daring ally. That is Vivian, longing, obviously. And the daring gesture, the planchette or the Ouija board, which sent us into this ghost realm. The daring ally becoming Vivian, who is now not just longing for Amy, but being very daring in exploring this ghostly dimension to get her back. And then the Sinister Mentor combined with the seduced performer results in a sinister performance of everyone dying, and the daring ally together with the devastated spirit combining Vivian and Amy, healing Amy's spirit and resulting in a happy end, a liberation. Funny that it has a key and a cage when the cage that Amy is caught in does not actually have a door and does not need a key. But of course this was referring to that, but in the sense of the tarot card telling this story, it didn't. What? The mirror? We got the Chrissy doll. And something happened to the mirror. We can now beat through the mirror to go into the school. Does it? Nope, it's still our room. This is where the peephole towards the dressing room of the theater was, or wasn't. We're somewhere else. The burnt rose, calling sign of Mr. Crane. The rose I found in my locker. Well, here she had multiple of those. Was there something etched in the bottom? Examine. The name Chrissy is written on it. Another voicemail from Vivian.
It's totally cool with you sleeping over tonight. We'll meet at my place. Once my mom leaves for work, we can sneak into the library.
So your mom does a night shift?
Sounds like a plan. You sure we can't just do the seance at your house?
No, it has to be at school. Yeah, I get a feeling it's close to the spirit world or something.
Yes, because
Maybe because there was a tragedy there.
an evil spirit lives in this school.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. See you tonight.
I feel so stupid doing this now. Yeah. It resulted into entering a relationship, so worked out fine, didn't it? Simple lock, that means we can pick it. What the fuck is that? Oh, it blocks you going any higher, is my guess. Still not too hard, just needed a bit of experimenting with the new piece first. Oh, the CCTV Mr. Crane had set up in his sewer den, in his perverted sewer den. I don't want to progress too far into any direction, because I fear we might get locked out of looking at things like we did in the beginning. That is our room, that is a phone. It's the clock hand, so next to telephone I can just barely make with the phone number 55. I will write that down. I doubt we will need that. 5558989. But it's better to be careful than regret things later. It's a video feed of my locker from school. Zone 3, it's just static. Zone 1, video from my childhood bedroom. Interesting. We can go right, we can go wrong, we can go left. There's nothing here. You're just putting me in maze for the maze's sake of wasting my time. Well, this seems promising. Another CCTV setup. But this time, oh, here's the telephone and the clock hands. Zone 4 is now
Vivian.
us. Oh, this is the "I'm so happy here, you don't need to rescue me" call.
Do you really think?
But this is the thing.
I know about that sad.
How does she know?
Letter you.
How does she know?
You don't even have the guts to say it to my face.
No. No way. I know
That
this is
no,
you, Amy.
no way. Sounds so stupid.
Viv, I'm happy here. So happy.
I'll save you, no matter what. Even if you do hate me.
No,
I'm so sorry I dragged you into this.
you're not gonna talk about the fucking letter? Are you fucking with me? What do you mean? How would you know about the letter? It doesn't make any sense. Can't interact with the phone though. Oh, the PC. That hole in the book case seems to be rather conveniently placed. Probably missed the little guy. Surely, that's. Yo, she was fucking scooting along. Holy shit. Maybe that was just placed there so I can see it from the other side. I'm just so confused. How would she know about the letter? Also, that's a cheap fucking jump scare. I mean, it's not even a jump scare. But it did it in both chapters as well. Right at the beginning of chapter 1, they did the same with Amy running across your screen. It just looks goofy, to be honest. Clock hands. I have to go back to father's study. Can you put on some music? You already have some music on. Wait, it was 9393, I think. It was Blues Express. That also makes sense with the soul. Okay, let's get Vivian. Do we just... We don't need to adjust them perfectly, because I have no idea where we get a clue for what time we need to use. Another message. June is calling us.
Hello?
Oh, Amy? Hi, this is Erica. Look, I didn't know how else to reach you. There's been an accident. And, look, you and your mom need to come right away. I'm so sorry.
Wait. Why? So Erica cutting off the call doesn't make any sense. That means Amy cut off the call. But why would you cut off the call when someone says there's an accident and calling from your brother's phone? Like, something has very obviously happened to your brother. And you just hang up on the person? Are you an idiot? And again, the brother left before the mother, which is not... What the fuck? You can't just stand there in front of the fucking door. That's not fair. You're a bitch. How the fuck was I supposed to escape from that? She's still there. Holy shit. Hope she can't get me through the fucking window. Is she gonna stay there, or... Try wrapping around, I guess. Hoping she stays in that room. But again, it doesn't make sense, because the statue puzzle said that the mother left before the brother. But everything else is pointed towards the brother leaving. Now he even fucking died. He didn't just leave, he actually fucking died. Before the mother left, so I don't know what the statue puzzle was on about. Well, Chrissy, obviously, because she's the one that lost Raoul, or that Dr. Crane lost, and then he found Amy. Dr. Crane, Mr. Crane. What is that? Just a... Why would you make me do this? Like, there's no reason for me to waste my time here. There's no monster chasing me right now. Whatever. Good morning. What is this? Another incense. I still have one. Yeah, which means I have two now. I mean, I still had healing left at the end of chapter 1 after wasting them. So I think I'll be fine here now that I know how they function. Please answer my calls. So sorry about Jun, I know how close you both were. So he actually died in an accident, which is just insane. I'm not going to talk about the statues anymore, I said it multiple times now. So this is the loss. It wasn't regarding the school incident and the fire, it was regarding Jun, if you remember the tarot cards. It's the same star symbol from the front of the door. There's chains all over the casket. I can't open it from this side. 2 simple locks that I can pick. Not so simple anymore, are we? That was easy. Looked way more complex at the beginning. Oh, no enemy appearing after the first lock to give me time pressure? Nothing? Okay, very easy. Open it up, there's no corpse inside, no matter how slow motion you play it.
You don't need to see that again.
Wait, so the guy in the white shirt that we saw is Jun, but...
It's really you.
What? But the guy we saw on the cameras and the guy we saw in the prison...
But you
No,
can't stay.
they must just be very similar looking, because
What?
the guy in the
No.
prison that had the same clothes on, same haircut, was way bigger than Amy, and he's not even a head bigger than Amy, he's just half a head bigger. Like, that must have been Mr.
Maybe
Crane.
This thing is messing with your head.
And that also clears up chapter 1, where we saw someone in the
Can I just stay?
prison standing against the
little
wall,
while?
which is what we saw there. That means that was
Well
Mr.
then.
Crane. But like,
You can't let this thing.
if
keep
it
you
is
in.
June, then why would Vivian see
Hands
it?
up.
This doesn't make
You
any
need to hurry.
sense. And it was
not
Raoul's
fair.
cell. Why would June be in Raoul's cell?
I'm so sorry, June.
For you didn't even do anything. What are you sorry for?
I'm
He
sorry,
left
too.
and died in a car accident or something.
Now get out of here. Take this and go.
He just gives it
Out
to
that
me. It
front
isn't
door
even a
and
casket.
Don't look back.
You take the star medallion, and he disappears into TV static. Run out the front door and don't look back. Does that mean as soon as we're out of here, this chapter 2 is over? Because then we're in the cage, in our right mind again, free of free of his influence. Turn off the lights. Again, I don't know if they can see it, but I'd rather not risk it. Free of his influence, and that's where Vivian comes in and rescues us, no? You're not gonna move? Then I'm going to move. Past you. Yeah, fuck you too. Why would you be moving back? What are you doing? So we can't go... Oh, I know why you would be moving back, because you want us to go past her back, right? Because you can't go through there anymore. Can't go through there anymore, we have to go here. Wait, she saw me? How? She just fucking hits me in the head, huh? Oh, she's oh lord, she coming. Oh lord, she coming. Hammer her fingers. That was obviously staged. Now yeah, that makes sense. Lock that bitch in. Come on, she's gotta break out. Huh? No crashing down the ceiling. Let's look through this first before we put the last medallion in. No response. Okay. Put in the star medallion, we go free, Vivian rescues us, end of the game. Good evening, Vivian.
Viv! Amy, are you okay?
I don't know. Is this all real? Are you really here?
Yes.
It's me. I'm really here, Amy.
But why was
I'll
the
get you
phone
out
number
of the cage
highlighted
and
then?
we
I
can
haven't
go.
used this and the game is over. Wow, that is bright. Please don't do that. And we wake up back in the library. But now I want to see how we interact with the teacher, because Vivian gets caught in the teacher's lounge,
We're back?
investigating the fire and the cover-up of it,
Are you okay? Do you remember what happened?
and the cover-up of Mr. Crane being a pervert.
It's all a jumble. I can't tell what was real and what
And
wasn't.
then, obviously, after she's
I just
went through all of
remember
the
being
documents, she turns around and the teacher says, "You shouldn't be here, Vivian."
That thing we saw was, but
But that means Amy, who was probably standing by
thank you.
the entrance or something, was caught by the teacher
I don't
before
think
us
I would've made it
without
out of there without you.
our notice.
Amy, I was so scared too. Scared I'd never see you again.
But I think this
Scared I
was
wouldn't
quite a
be able
bit
to tell you.
faster than chapter 1, which I think is a
All
good
night I've
thing,
been wanting to share something.
considering all the cutscenes
I even
are
wrote it
pretty
all
much the
down
same, at
because I
least
was afraid to
dialogue.
say
You're
it,
only
but
viewing them
I'm done
through
being
the
afraid.
eyes of the different person, which
Amy,
doesn't change a lot, and
I
maybe
like
getting one or two new comments from Amy
In that way.
about what Vivian says, or how those aren't her actual thoughts and whatever. So this being quite a bit quicker, quite a
I'm
bit
so
shorter
sorry about
than
tonight.
the first chapter was a good decision by
I
the
only did all of this
by
to
the
try to
developers.
impress you. Because, well,
Yeah,
I feel the
please.
same way.
We've already listened to this raunchy
But-
dialogue.
You're the one
You
who's
don't
impressive.
Need
Even more than
you
I
don't need
already
to.
know.
You don't need to make me watch this shit again.
Now let's get the hell out of here. No.
But that's interesting, no? Because
Yeah. that's
uh,
right, but no,
Vivian had a lot more to do with fire, which is what I attributed the hell comment to last time.
label it
But
anything
from Amy's
spooky from now on?
perspective, there barely was any, so she probably just
I mean, definitely
made
no
the
more
hell
spirit
joke because it
boards.
was, well,
But it's a
torturers.
scary movie, okay?
It depends.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24 of them. So my guesstimate of 30 students dying was not that
Actually-
far off.
I've got one more thing I want to do before we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't
Just
take
gonna
too
look at the
long. I'll go
documents.
put away the spirit board while you're busy.
And then we get. Was that her or was that already the door? She's just gone now. La 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 la. I don't have the spirit board, so I need to go back. Mr. Teacher. No? Okay. Could I have picked up the spirit board instantly? I don't know. I don't know. I also don't know where they would keep the documents there, right? If this was a proper cover-up, you'd think they'd burn the documents after. But then again, they're just teachers, so... I should put this back in the display case. We also got the candles back, but they're not in our inventory. And then there's the teacher. As soon as we walk past the door, after we put the Ouija board in the display case, we're gonna get caught here. They're also silent, very... very tension building for something that is at the end of the game. Close it, turn around, have the teacher fuck us. Huh? What? Why am I hearing voices from the teacher's lounge?
Let's go, Vivian. You sure you're the only one here?
That doesn't make... How did she get
Yeah.
past me?
It's
Oh,
just me.
right. When I went to get the Ouija board, but I didn't
Once
hear
the people
anything.
gets Here, you
That
can explain to
would have been
us
quite the
exactly
fucking
why
timing.
you're here in the middle of the night.
Why are you here in the middle of the
You don't
night?
understand. You're normally such a good kid.
I've got to get Vivian. Just follow them, see where they go, I guess. They left the door open. Oh. They're just slow as fuck. This makes sense because I'm jogging and they're just walking. Security cam is off apparently. Oh, no security cam. This takes for fucking ever. This camera is so slow, almost as slow as our running speed, which is more like fast walking. But again, I've complained about that enough. There they are, going into the facility offices. Do I just leave or do I actually get her? Because the closer I get to this, the bigger the chance the teacher turns around. Because she's just gonna... It's the middle of the night. Normally you would just let her go. But you called him in the middle of the night. Facility numbers. Wait. 555 8989. Extension E1. That none of these are the phone number we saw in our dream. It's locked with a simple lock. Let's not interact with that yet. That's probably where we progress. We also need a key card. It's the Principal Lee's office again. Harper Lee. I don't think that was a coincidence. Naming the principal after To Kill a Mockingbird and then putting the book in the display case. A note for the faculty members. It reads, "Attention faculty staff. Please secure your keycards inside the lockbox before you leave every day. Leech. We don't want them to get into the hands of students again." Okay. Where is said box? Keycard reader. How is she not seeing me? The teacher's guarding Vivian. I need to find a way to get her out of there. Don't worry, Vivian. I'm going to find a way to rescue you. Rescue is a bit of a stretch, but whatever. Because, like, the moment you come to school tomorrow, they're just gonna say, what are you doing? What were you doing there last night? I thought this was like a like an electricity box. You take the faculty keycards. Then we go into Principal Lee's office first, because the other thing would be stupid, because the teacher's still in there. A phone. I bet I could lure the teacher over here if I could get this phone to ring. The label says extension E4. Okay. Whoa, student records. I wish I had the time. Really? Really? You're not gonna read those? This is probably the only chance you get getting into there. E4. That is 6677. Phone. I haven't seen another. I don't need to see another phone. 555-6677. Call. And hide here. Why would he call his own phone? Don't you have... Normally people have their own phones. Okay, she just walked out the door. Gotta be fast, huh? Like normally.
Vivian! We gotta go, quick! You read my mind. Let's move! Whoa, not this way!
Hey, what are you kids doing?
I love how she's just standing there.
Go! No, you get back here!
You get back here!
Cameras! Just keep running!
They've seen you anyway, who the fuck cares? Into the night we go. It doesn't even make sense, because like we have to go to school tomorrow anyway. Like, you're gonna get detention anyway. Sunnyside High shut down for investigation. Sunnyside High School and Sunnyside NA plunged into chaos after a student uncovered his conspiracy. Imprisoning Superintendent Moore, leading to its abrupt closure 20 years after the school fire. Tragedy still haunts the community, with revelations surfacing that the faculty suppressed unsavory details of the incidents. However, thanks to the relentless pursuit of justice by student Vivian Singh... Hey, you're not even going to credit Amy? Disgusting. These revelations have resulted in the shocking closure of Sunnyside High, sending shockwaves through the community. Under intense scrutiny, Superintendent Moore's attempts to conceal the truth further tarnished the school's reputation. Students, staff, and the community at large are left grappling with the scandal's fallout, demanding accountability from those responsible. Healthy hamburgers. No research reveals health benefits of daily burgers. This is truly the most American news website ever.
So cool. They say your name and everything.
What is
You're
that?
such a hero,
good thing on
Vivian.
the desk.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic sometimes. I do feel pretty cool, though.
I should have called that number. I totally forgot. Can I still do that? 555 8989. Call error. Probably should have done it in the when I was trapped in my own mind. There at dusk. Zombie movies. Women in bikinis. Normally only men have those things up on their walls, but whatever. Guess you're a lesbian. Some Japanese thing, some cool thing. Your bass guitar and your brother's guitar. It's the movie I picked from it. You pick up the scary movie.
This one's great. It's a slasher movie, but it's not just blood and guts and stuff. I mean, well, yeah, it's got lots of blood and guts and stuff. But there's this whole body swap thing that happens with the killer.
Spoilers?
Spoilers.
Yeah, I'm explaining it bad anyway.
Spoilers.
You're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's I feel like every time someone goes, "Here, I really like this, watch this," most people are like, "This ain't it, brother." My God's best has seen better days, I love this thing. John's guitar. No comment, okay. My favorite plushie.
Did you win all these plushies from the arcade claw machine?
Yeah, I have a bit of an addiction.
When you told me your room would be full of cute stuff, I thought maybe you were joking.
Hey, I enjoy cute things and color, just not on my clothes.
That is... that's not how people talk. That's a PS4 now, the slanted sides. My game consoles.
Oh, did you want to borrow Professor Puzzle? I think you'd really like it.
I'd love to play it. That cover looks so cute.
I can't believe you didn't play games growing up.
Yeah, not at home, but my cousins had a few we'd play sometimes.
Well, if any of these games look fun, feel free to borrow them.
That is... I don't know what that's supposed to be. 'Cause that ain't a Wii. Whatever. Put in the DVD. Go in there.
I'm
Oh,
such
that
a
is
wimp.
bright.
I'm already scared.
Scared of a blue screen.
Don't worry, Viv. If
That's
you
a-
actually get Freaky Friday'd, I'll keep you safe.
It's a horror every
no,
PC
don't
player has to
even
deal
joke
with.
about
The
that.
blue screen. Well, I think they made it black now, but whatever. That really was it. And I guess we can sit down.
Let's do this.
That is an old ass remote. I can't do anything.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just...
I don't have any friends.
I'm really glad to be here with you.
Told you.
I'm really glad too.
I also don't have any friends.
Now let's get spooked.
Are you ready?
Nope.
Are you ready to
Perfect.
rumble?
Yeah. Perfect.
Call the game bells. Krista Castro and Brian Singh. So it was one dude and one woman. Also, I think that was... it was okay. Puzzles were pretty straightforward, nothing too complex. It was obviously very short. If you combine both chapters, I think it was about 4 to 5 hours. yeah, again, the writing wasn't my cup of tea, but the gameplay itself was pretty good. Wasn't very scary, like, not at all. I jumped a few times, I think. At least in chapter 1 maybe, but in chapter 2 I don't think I was scared at all. So it's a pretty cozy game, you know, fits the name Cozy Game Pals, but as a horror game, not it. I'd recommend you play too, as I've already said at the beginning of my first video. It's currently free this week from Thursday the 23rd, I think it was, to next Thursday, which would then obviously be the 30th if I'm correct. Yes, Thursday the 23rd to Thursday the 30th. Free on Epic Games if you want to play it for yourself. Otherwise, pretty fun game. 6 out of 10 maybe. But yeah, play it for yourself. Experience it for yourself. Maybe you think the writing is better. Maybe you think the gameplay is worse. Again, pretty good experience. I enjoyed it. 6 out of 10. Anyway, I'm already starting to ramble again. So, bye.